Welcome, welcome. The JHL boys are back. Yes, we're back. We're back. To be very honest, Shea Vibes concert is happening. Is what I meant to be at. So because of that, I know I just played the theme song. Let me just give us one more Shea Vibes. Then we're active. Let's go. My guy. He has a concert today, by the way. Oh, we're recording on a Saturday. So the concert would have happened by the time you're hearing this. I hope you enjoyed it if you went. Happy people, we are happy. We are happy. Happy people, we are happy. All right, thank you, Vibes. That was a banger right there. And the funny thing is, all he said on that song was just happy people. Wait, yeah, I think happy people. That was all he said on the song. That's the only lyric he had on that song. That's crazy. Alpha guys, can you guys hear me? Yo, I cannot hear you
Yes, Lateef, I
guys.
can still hear you.
Yes,
All right now.
Lateef, we can still hear you.
All right now. Active. Welcome back, guys. My name is Lateef Adebayo. Oh yeah, introduce yourself, my brothers.
And I mean Abolaji,
And finally,
the
sir.
unstated investor, I guess.
Yes, sir. The investor, we're getting there. Finally, Mr. Jubril, please go ahead.
My name is Badmus Jubril.
Ah,
I'm
damn. Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
investment advisor.
Jubril, I never make him. Be like say you don't make him. Chai,
Bro,
Godwin.
Yeah, you
see
can't.
it.
Did you not notice that I was breaking?
Guys, see
Fear catch
introduction,
now.
man. Don't play. Don't play. Investment advisor right there. Congratulations once again, sir. And to our listeners, we say this every episode, but yeah, expect to hear from us every Wednesday. We're out here. And then we talk about latest job opportunities. We're looking at bringing guests for sure, MDs, entrepreneurs, tech bros. That guest is coming really soon. So watch out. And then we plan to talk about office politics too. But that one is based on HR pattern. HR pattern. So let's start the episode. I mean, of course, let's start with how was your week? Jubril was on leave now. This guy with the chill.
Yes,
How was your week? You did Bahamas. I mean, which country you even did, sir?
Zanzibar now.
Ah,
It's last
Tanzania
week.
boy.
I saw it. I confirmed it. It was Zanzibar.
Do I have any do I have any song called Zanzibar?
yeah,
Jubril,
it's
tell
also
us about your
confirmed.
week now.
Honestly, I can sue both of you for this.
Ah, Hazard.
Yeah, it was nice actually. I was indoor actually throughout, just trying to catch some rest. But say go rest at all. But at least, yeah, I was just trying to rest, eat, and do some things I like doing myself. So that was just it basically.
Exactly, man. Yeah, that's good. That rest is necessary, but let's not forget, you go feel rest after you don't make money. So well done, man. Well
Actually,
done.
we go again next week.
Go again next week, man. I mean, that
Dangote
was
is
one week.
striking deals now.
Normal. Still
Ah,
striking
my
deals,
week,
bro.
my week was my week was a lot because
Ah,
my other colleague is still on leave, so I've been one serving as his relief officer. So I mean, I'm doing both of us work, and
yeah.
it's been crazy. But towards the end of the week, it was a bit relaxed because the market was pretty much down. As we saw, the local bourse closed down consecutively 3 days out of 5 trading days for last week.
They say
So
make
yeah,
everybody
it
calm down.
was it was mixed to be honest.
Yeah.
It was
Hmm.
mixed, to be honest. And then, of course, it's visiting me on Monday, so I should be less busy
Hey,
for
I
next
mean
week,
BDS
for
will
the
be
week
back on
ahead.
Monday.
Yes, so
I didn't know. I'll be
yeah,
BDS.
it's
Come
visiting me on
on.
Monday.
Come on. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. That was less stress for you now.
I'm more happy.
Ah, that's good. That's actually very good. For my
Yeah.
end, I will still say, my week. Personally, it was a pretty good week. It was very productive for me. But on the terms of like work, job related, I'm still figuring out a lot of things, a lot of things. So we haven't gotten it yet, but we'll keep we'll keep pushing. So yeah, back to the and our people. We hope your week was great too. We always ask that how was the week, so we hope you had a pretty good week. To be honest, this episode we might have some news for you, but nothing too deep because we want to just talk more based off experience. So to start with, I'd just like to ask, there was something I think I was listening to or I watched or something like that. And then the person was saying, how come not everyone, sha, but how come people are so interested in making content on social media or putting out their knowledge? And I was really thinking about it. Everybody has their own why. But I think since I mean it's something that you've done a few times, what do you think is your own motivation to put out content or to put out work out there for people?
Okay, so my motivation is, to pass across knowledge to the entire populace, right? And again, it's not like I can speak to everyone at a glance, but with the little number of people I'm able to reach, they should be impacted with the little knowledge I have. At the
Mm,
same time, I understand that it's what you know that you know. What you don't know it. So over the week, I had my friend trying to convert the size of a video.
mm.
Apparently, she had to go to YouTube, watch like 2 hour videos when all she could
Uh-uh.
have done was just send that video to my WhatsApp and then send it back to herself.
Oh my God.
So, I mean,
Wait, what?
she said she even did overnight. She did overnight,
Guy,
like she watched the video over
guy,
the
you
night
are
and then,
you are kidding me. Just to convert the video. I don't know. Was she trying to
yeah.
convert the format or something or what?
So, it's just to reduce the size,
Wow, interesting.
just
Yeah,
reduce the size of the video because normally when you video with your,
play
iPhone
your
or
phone.
other
Yeah,
device, like the size is very large, then you need to compress it to the smaller size.
can you imagine?
I mean, that was it. So my motivation really is just to pass across the little knowledge I have. I mean, my little knowledge in the best possible way I can, and then impact people online. More like my own CSR.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, as per
Like nothing like form of
personal
CSR for me, sir.
corporate. What was that full meaning of that
Mm-hmm.
CSR again? Something Jesus.
That's
I
corporate
don't
social
forget.
responsibility.
Yeah, corporate social responsibility. Guy, nowadays my brain to the freeze.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what's going on. Corporate social responsibility. Yeah, that's good
Yeah.
actually. And that's a valid enough reason. So that means I'll still come to Jubril. So that means like regardless of because now we are in the age where everybody celebrates views or followers or blah blah blah. That means regardless of those
Mm-hmm.
external factors that you cannot control, you still keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
Yeah,
is
exactly. And again, I think another motivation for me was when a random person actually sees me, they don't think I should be doing content creation.
yeah, true that.
So it's just that busting bubble
What?
is also like a motivation for me.
Oh, that change in
Because
perception. Hmm.
most time people will see me and be like, and then I tell them that Oh, I actually have like an Instagram page where I
Page,
drop
yeah.
content as regards stock market and all. And then they be like, "You do?"
Eh? How?
Then, then that curiosity just drives them to, check the link and then follow me, that kind of thing. So
Uh,
it's been pretty much amazing for me.
guy, no, 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 guy. That's actually amazing. If you ask me, Sha, did I feel the same way when you said you make content? No, actually. I don't know. Me personally, I always see below or see above rather the cliche sometimes for most people, right? I guess so. Like, if you had told me you made content, I wouldn't have been like I might have been surprised a bit, but not 100%. But yeah, that's good, man. So going back to the old taker move, I'm moving away from man of the hour to the old taker. Jubril, I mean, you used to do content way before now. You are probably older in the game than all of us on this pod. So what was your own motivation actually to do this and to keep going?
Yeah. When I'm amongst my friends and they'll be like, I'm the funny type. We all just sitting down. Everywhere is kind of dull and boring, and I just state something or maybe just give them a phrase or make a sentence, and everyone start laughing, and I'll be like, "Boss, is this funny? Is this supposed to be funny to you?" So picked it up from there, way back 2018. I was in Yaba Tech then, yeah, and
God damn,
I started making one or
2018.
two videos like, quickly. Yeah. So then, it was not really much of this phase content creation. Then, people would rather say, then content creation was like you doing skits, not really that you putting out
Mm,
anything you are doing now. Now you have different vlogs from
yeah.
aviation to finance to entertainment.
I don't think TikTok was
So
out
then the
then, Seth.
motivation there was just, it was, no,
I'm
there was
sorry to
TikTok
interrupt you.
actually. I put my first video on TikTok, TikTok 2019. Yeah, that was before lockdown. Yeah,
Wow. Okay.
yeah, and yeah, different platforms also. So we had trailer then to that musical video whereby you can do multiple scenes for a
Uh,
music video.
mm,
Yeah, so the motivation then, and it continued from the inner circle to, you posting on WhatsApp, and I was running a WhatsApp TV then also on campus
wow.
when I was in Lagos
Wow.
State University. So you walk randomly into a canteen, even lecture halls whereby you are having general lectures with maybe law students and other faculties, and people are saying, who is that guy? Who is Max? Who is Max? Who is this? Who is that? And
Who
from
is
there
moment with Max?
you've created friendship. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, you've created friendship. You are building a network. So back then in school, it was even you going to shows whereby people are paying, and they are telling you, no, no, let him enter. He's one of us. So
Bella
a lot
Shmurda
of things
niggas.
can really motivate you.
Hmm.
You
Yeah.
get actually, yeah. You see the top stars in school sitting, and you can walk into their midst and have a seat of your own. Not that you guys are on the same level, don't get it wrong, but it's because they will say game recognizes game.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, so that was just the motivation then. I was really a conservative person, but
Hmm.
it got to a point. Just took it up from there. I'm a guy eating this up now. I'm going to use this level at least do one or two things. You get.
Yeah. Hmm. Guy, this is interesting. And to be very honest, I actually didn't know this, which is why it's good that we have
But
some of these conversations. No be every day we they do finance. Oh, I mean, did you know this before? What Jubril said.
I would rather be like a content analyst or maybe behind the scene guy that maybe
Yeah,
you
content.
scrutinize content, or maybe you
Mm.
are a critic, yeah,
Mm.
than rather being on the forefront of content creation.
Hmm.
Yeah,
This
so that's
is
just it for me.
this is very interesting. And all right, yeah, Mr. Jubril, what with you? What with you, Mr. Jubril? So yeah, rounding up on
Yeah, Lateef. So yeah, so that was just the motivation behind content creation. Yeah, so but even you yourself, you do tell me this, that opportunity doesn't end. His opportunity is not planned. So
Mm.
if there is another opportunity, to strike butter with hot knife, and then I won't be missing it. But there are just a couple of things I have right now that are more of greater priority to me.
Yeah, sure.
So that's just it.
Hmm.
Yeah. Thank you, Latif. Actually,
Yeah, man.
I won't lie to you. This is the first time I don't think I've had this discussion for a long period.
Are you
Yeah. Uh,
serious? And that's why,
yeah.
like, there are some things that you even
Yeah,
said that
honestly.
I never knew. Like how you said you started way back in 2018. I don't know if I made new also, but yeah, I never knew some of these things. And it's
I mean, it was in GS1 then now.
as well now.
I am moments with Max fan now. I don't follow him since way back.
Okay. You, okay, you don't deal with moment to mark since. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know.
But guy, you can't dey make me feel like say sorry, I don't want to mention him, but yeah, we are free. They come like
Okay.
say make the band dey middle of them, Davido and Wizkid. The
No, you know old taker now, so
yeah, but it's fine, it's
we're
calm.
active.
Actually, ó take our guys again. Ojú yín ló máa ṣe.
Old taker never die,
Yeah,
normal.
that's actually that's it. That's there. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's good because
But
hearing
old taking to comes with experience.
now why that's why we had to hear from you. That's the point. Like because you be old taker doesn't mean you never took. I don't know if you so the fact that you were a taker once in a while means you had that experience and you were hot in the streets back then when it was your I mean it's still your time. You get my point. So hmm,
Yes, so that's it. Thank you.
interesting viewpoints. And then I would say circling back to myself, another thing, especially for this podcast now, is meet that like one thing I always work with is if it's not now, then like when do I want to start work on these ideas that I might have in my head? Because personally, I've seen how several people have so many ideas. Or may no go be like the case of Omale and Rema, for example. But people have so many ideas, but they never act on it because they're always waiting for the right time or the right amount of money or the right resources before they can get started. Well, some of these things is easier said than done. That yes, it's okay for you to have the resources, but at the end of the day, opportunity really rewards people that take action. Like you guys know now, ever since starting this, you know how many people have approached and said, "Oh, this is nice. We can do this. We can do that." Some doors will not open unless you take action. But to our listeners, why are we really saying this or why are we having this sort of episode is it's really good to get sometimes into your own mind and the mind of people that I don't know, you consume their content or you watch them online to understand what really motivated them to do what they are doing. And when you know their why, and if it now crosses path or it just intertwines with your own why, then I don't know. There's that personal. It's not. It feels like you almost know the person that is speaking at the end of the day. But for us, really, the idea of this podcast is at the end of the day, we want it to be something that it's not even just exactly 9 to 5. That if you work, excuse me, whatever work that you do, you've had someone on JHL that we have interviewed and they've spoken about, oh, these are so skills that you need to be at the top of this career, right? And if the day that anyone says, oh, wow, because of JHL, I got this job opportunity, or I was able to understand how to break into finance or how to become a doctor or whatever. That would be the happiest moments for us, to be very honest. So yeah, let's move on. Let's move on. That talk was very. Let me play some jams so we'll get back on track. So quick musical break.
Oh my God. Oh, oh, oh. It be like said they won't tell us what to
You
never
guys can hear the
before.
music, yeah?
To Baba Day, yeah. Plus, Soli Baba Day, yeah.
Yes.
Zabada Bada
Oh, okay,
Dabada
come.
Day, Dabada Day,
Taking it back to
Dabada
some
Day.
Two
No be
Face.
small thing,
More no be small
no be
thing, no.
small thing, no be small thing, no be small thing. I say no be small thing,
Yeah.
no be small thing,
Mm.
no be small thing. Looking back.
All right, let's not waste time at all. So for the space of news, we're really searching, and I would say for my end, nothing really struck this week. But I saw this recently. This happened on Friday, apparently, that in a Nigerian mosque in Katsina, this is according to a news page called Times of India. In a Nigerian mosque in Katsina, 50 people were killed while they were praying. Guy, do these things still happen? Hey guys, I want to get your thoughts on this. I thought, these security issues is actually crazy. We still have security issues that are that bad in this country.
Yeah, Lateef, honestly, this is a sensitive issue
Okay,
actually. So,
guy.
I'll just like us to be very careful with, what we
On
are
it.
giving out.
Hmm.
Yeah, but to be very honest, it's so sad. Like I was throwing a joke to a friend of mine. We stood in front of a restaurant on Tuesday, and I was like, "Do you know this news? You see that people will just come and start shooting people randomly.
Yeah,
You get um this is how it happens, and God won't make us unfortunate to be in situations like that,
like
because
that. Yeah.
people that are involved in these situations, they never planned for it. Imagine you leaving your home, going to a public place, and at the end of the day you can't return home.
Hmm.
So I would say yeah, it's just so sad actually. It's so sad. Yeah, and funny enough is this shooting, the purpose of this shooting, might the people involved might not they might not have been involved in the reason that
Yeah.
motivated the
Mm.
shooting.
To
Yeah,
happen in
so
the
it's
first
just
place.
a yeah. So that's just my take on it. It's so sad, and I pray God Almighty just grant them this journey of Firdaus, and give them an eternal peace.
I mean, well, it's a very sensitive topic.
Amen. Oh.
Amen. Even me myself, I don't really like spending too much time on it, but it's just it would be I would say it's respectful at least to just speak on these things. And big condolences to those families and people who lost people in that area. Wow. That's okay. Let's move on. Let's move on. Oh no, because of the toughness of this situation, we'll just do a few 30 seconds of silence. So to our listeners, if you're not hearing anything for 30 seconds, we're using it to honor these people that died. All right, 30 seconds over and we're back. Okay, let's quickly round up. I'm sorry, guys, if that took away all the energy. But yeah, these things are sensitive, but they still need to be spoken about. So let's quickly round up. We're moving. Okay, in terms of job opportunities, actually, most of them still remain the same as what we shared in the last episode. We spoke about a training for gifted analyst. We spoke about the graduate trainee for Codros, which I believe has closed by now. And then if you're looking to school in the UK, there's a scholarship for Chevening that's open. It will be open from now till October. So we put the link in the last episode. We'll put it again so you can see for these things. And finally, let's move on to the third section where we have our unscripted investor. Mr. Amid, I hope you're ready for us, sir. Sorry for the tension.
That's quite understandable. So yeah, I mean, looking at how the market has performed for this week, like I mentioned in our last video, profit in the pocket is better than profit in the hair. And as we've seen, the sell-offs actually poured into this week, and markets still came down. However, we saw the optics from Friday's trading session where the market closed up by about 40 basis points, which is when I say 40 basis point, that's like 0.4%, sure, which brought the year-to-date return to 37%. Yes, the pullback we saw within the last 2 weeks is like very much expected. And again, that's because, Yoruba will say, Lala told us, okay, Ile Lumbo, like whatever goes up would come down at some point.
Illustrate.
So what what we've seen is like LD correction. So I mean most of these stocks were already trading at their new all-time high. So the pullback and correction was very much expected and very much LD in a normal market situation. So again, this is also like I mean in the periods of sell-offs is when it actually creates opportunity to re-enter some stocks back if you missed out earlier. So you might also be watching out for stocks to, take position into. I mean, that's just it for next week. And we saw the likes of GT Bank closing as low as 90 on Friday on Thursday rather, before it's closed back yesterday at 94. So these are all opportunities still available in the market for all of us to, take some position into. And of course, the key focus is still on and should still be on fundamentally sound stock. So we don't make mistakes. That's all I have to share this week.
Thank you, sir. You see, week in, week out, he's here, Mr. Unscripted Investors out here. That's giving us tips. So please and please, oh, like our last episode, people have started taking their profit. So if you feel like maybe at least it has reached what target you have in mind, take some, enjoy yourself. If you don't want to enjoy yourself, use it to buy something else. Rethink about your position. But profit not taking is not your profit yet. So yeah, thank you, Mr. Hamid. Let's move on to, of course, the Mr. 1%. And what do I have for us for this week? To be honest, I'm not giving out any um unnecessary motivation and all of that. My own is just if you uh if you want to work on your finances, or maybe you feel like you don't understand money or saving or investing, I think you should really start reading books. Books shape your mindset, and then it makes you see sometimes, sorry, some basic principles that have worked for some people, even all the way as far back as 2000 years ago. One of my favorite books is The Richest Man in Babylon. I can't remember who wrote it now, but I would recommend that. There's also the famous Rich Dad Poor Dad. I think everyone already knows about that. So if you haven't read that, you should as well. There's Think and Grow Rich. This one is very, what's the word now? It's a very long book, but it's very good. I wrote a review on it. I'll put the link in the show notes if you want to read that review. But at the end of the day, yes, even besides finance, if you want to work on your relationships, if you want to work on your lifestyle, there are books that can always guide you. So whatever it is, just try and find books that will be helpful in the area. And that's my two kobo. I don't want to say 2 cents because why Nigeria? So finally, Mr. Jubril, sir, our own very old taker and most effective. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thanks for tuning into this episode on content creation actually. So to our fans, just remember your creativity has the power to inspire and connect people worldwide. Just keep creating and we'll catch
Mm.
you in the next episode. Furthermore, my heart goes out to the families and loved ones affected by the tragic shooting. May they find strength and
Continue.
peace
Yeah.
during this difficult time. May the memories of those lost, cherished, and honored. So that's it on this particular episode. Thank you to our listeners.
Thank you, Mr. Jubril, for that one. And that brings us to the end of episode 9. Wow, you've been with us for 9 weeks. We appreciate you guys and we keep going. Thank you guys, Hamid, Jubril, for tuning in, coming in once again. And to our listeners, we'll leave you in the hands of legendary Mubad with blessings.
No one is slicker.
Thank you. Thank you. Catch you next week.
Doctor wants you sick, lawyer wants you in trouble. Now only tip they pray make you this successful. Doctor wants you sick, lawyer wants you in trouble. Now only tip they pray make you this successful. Many hour gas make we check for Google. Many people say me I don't too fumble. Many storm rise and mommy will stumble. Yo, glory be to God. I'm covered by your blessings. I'm living by your grace. I'm guided by your mercy. And nothing for shit. I'm covered by your blessings. I'm living by your grace. I'm guided by your mercy. No, nothing for shit. If them know what you on top, make you go to church, make you pray to God. You go see the sun, you go
All
see
right.
the light,
Thank you.
and you go shine bright.
See you next week.
If them know what you on top,
Bye.
make you go to church, make you